What is up, guys? Welcome back to another anime Vanguards video. Today I'm going to be showing off the brand new Valentine familiar, which I haven't bought yet. So let's just go ahead and buy that right now. And then we're going to go ahead and get that equipped to him right there. Okay, so we're here in the sandbox mode. I'm going to go ahead and vote start on this. And we're going to go ahead and place him down. So as you can see right off the bat, he has some pretty insane damage at nearly 10,000 DPS on placement. Now his AoE is still kind of mid, and I'm going to show on screen the passives, or his original passives. I'm not going to explain them right now because we already know these passives. So we're going to go right into explaining his familiar passives because this gives him infinite DPS potential. The first passive is very simple, and then it gives him 700% extra damage, which is reflected in this near 800,000 damage right here on a 6.3 second timer. The second familiar passive says that if this unit is sold while a clone is active, it'll swap spots with the nearest clone, and takedowns now count for a gift from the other side passive, which that is the second passive right here. So basically, if we go ahead and place down a clone, and we now sell this guy, he now switches over here. So really, he can kind of just swap for free. And the funny thing is, the clones do not go away after you click sell, meaning you can actually just swap the main body between two different locations on the map. Now the final passive uncaps the available clones from This Is Another Me, which is his main ability right here, and it will also generate one use of this ability every 10 seconds, and the clones now have the range of the original, which they used to not have the range of the original. So now how does this give him infinite DPS potential? Well, you're going to see that right here. We're just going to go ahead and skip a ton of waves to spawn in a bunch of these guys right here. And Valentine's going to kill a bunch of them, and I will come back whenever I have an adequate amount of uses for this ability. Okay, so I'm back, and you see I have 60, well now 70 uses of the ability. So first, I'd actually like to explain something real quick, and it appears that the familiar actually makes these clones have the same damage as him, which I think could be a bit of a glitch here, maybe a mistake. Maybe he's not supposed to have that amount of damage. So take it with a grain of salt whenever I do say this guy is doing the same damage as Valentine right here. But pushing that aside, how he has infinite DPS potential is because, here, let me actually go ahead and do that. You can just place down as many of these guys as you want now. You can place down as many clones as you can possibly want at any given moment. Oh, and all of their takedowns count towards this ability as well, so you're going to be gaining more and more of this ability as you place down these guys. This guy's so broken. It's not even funny at this point. You know what? Here, hold on. We'll spawn in a boss with a lot of health. Look at that, 337 million health. Now, I don't expect to be able to kill this guy, but we should be able to see just how much damage we can really do to this guy with all of these clones. So, yeah, I just want y'all to take a look at this. This is absurd damage, and this is only 50 clones. Not even, because I haven't placed down all of these guys yet. Lots of Doja playing right now, or however that's pronounced. But you can see this guy is just melting his HP. How many clones we got left? We still got 12 clones left. Now, yet again, they only last for about 20 seconds. But still, the fact you can do this much damage with him in this short of a time period is insane. Look at that. We got nearly 200 million health down the drain from 50 uses of his clone ability. Now, I don't know about you, but there is never going to be an instance in this game where you're going to need 200 million damage just at your disposal. So I implore you to get this familiar because it is so worth it, and considering it's an event one and we haven't seen the return of Tengen's familiar or anyone else's familiar, I for some reason can't name them off the top of my head. I would highly recommend getting this while you can. Now, before we end off the video, a joke for you all as always. Any of y'all hear about the failed plumber? Yeah, his career kind of went down the drain. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Have a great day, everyone. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord below. I will see you next time. Good luck on the grind. Peace.
My name is